right, with this West 2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Manalfi. Hope you guys are having yourselves a good Thursday evening, nice and quiet, cozy, comfortable, not a whole lot going on, just the way we like it to get your end of the work week set up here. All right, let's take a look outside right now. As you can see, we have a beautiful evening here across Central Florida as of right now. And I'll tell you what, the weather through the upcoming weekend, in fact, looks absolutely glorious. Elizabeth Hahn has just jumped in. Terry Theros Lindsay has popped in as well. Good to have you fine young folks in here tonight. As always, I do appreciate the camaraderie, the chat, the knowledge. Tara Lynn Tootle, good to have you as well. Digging this night, aren't you guys? I know. All right, let's take a look at that 47 line. Anita Wallace. Annie, how you been, girl? We missed you the last couple nights. Good to have you back in the house. Jojo Hernandez, always a good guy, always a guy to have around. I wanted to show you the satellite perspective here. Tara Lynn Tootle, good evening to you as well. 75 live viewers already. So a few high clouds over the Gulf of Mexico, but really nothing going on. I do want to get to the rivers here for a second, and then we'll take a look at this glorious forecast, especially for the folks along the St. John's. Betsy, Chrissy Turner, Frank Mastarella. Good to have each and every. Kimmy Baker from Kimmy, you in Ohio tonight? You live there, or you just up there visiting and headed back home here to Central Florida? Andrew Rubrick, good to have you, my friend. We have fun with the, yes, we do, Elizabeth. All right, Astor and Deland remain in major flood stage right now. Sanford has come out of moderate flood stage, now into minor flood stage. Let's see, Betsy Clark is in the house. Lake Harney is at 9.53 feet and remains in moderate flood stage and will likely stay there the rest of the week. Rain is good, he says. No rain is good. Well, yes and no to that. Pat, good to have you there. Chris Ronaman, Danielle Carlson, woohoo, she says. I'm good. Been enjoying it. Excellent, Anita. I get it. I hear you. Get out there, burn some calories, get some exercise in. Karen Kreutz. K Squared is in the house. Good to have you there, KK. We take a look at the high rip risk here. There we go. Along the coast there. From Volusia on into Brevard. Pat, Deb, Shelly Steele, Deb Cohen. Great group in the house here. Carrie Glover. Am I moving to Maine November 1st? Carrie, you are not moving. You're going to be staying. Tamara D. Comas. Good to have you there. All right, let's take a look at the temperatures for tonight. Looks like this right there. 50s in Marion County. Low to the mid-60s in metro areas and upper 60s, no 70s there, at least along I-95. Right there on the sand, probably still a few, but let's do it this way. Orange County, 63 to about 65 from Winter Garden, Windermere to Waterford Lakes to Conway, down towards Hunters Creek and over towards Lake Nona. Not bad looking forecast there. Up towards Seminole County, Lake Mary looking good. Oy vey, it says Carrie. Dina Androsoff, Pat, good to have you there, Mr. Dino. Pat Kadarovich Dino. I'm going to go with that. Ormond Beach, 69. Daytona Beach, 64. Up to the north and west, looking cooler. Upper 50s. Bushnell, 51. Mason from Pennsylvania is in the house. Hey, Tony. Sandra Wingham Guthrie. You nailed it. Yeah, this is fantastic weather. 65 Kissimmee, 64 St. Cloud. Look at Vieira, 67. Satellite Beach coming in at 72. So when we take a look now at the setup for tonight and tomorrow, you can see just a few high clouds, nothing more than that. Overall, not too bad. In fact, when we take a look at Futurecast, pretty much the same thing, but let me show it to you anyway. A little bit of fog out there in the morning up north, and then a few high clouds up top. And then a few low clouds coming in off of the Atlantic with no big deal. John Hansen's in the house. Ginger Kamen is in the house. Great group here. Loving that. Digging it. Yes, I am. Attempts tomorrow afternoon. Sharing is caring. Let's go Yankees, says JoJo. Tomorrow night, game 1 of the World Series. 82 to 84 along the coast. 84 to 87 through the interior. I'm doing good, John. Hope you're doing good. Terry Suzanne Lewis is in the house. Good to have you there, Susie Q. Thomas Perry. Clear my weather forecast, and I'll send you a lobster. And there you go. You're looking good through the weekend, Kari. So there you go. All right, so we've got that. Now there's some high school football games tomorrow. Let's break down a few of these for you. Our game of the week up there in Volusia County, Titans and Bulldogs, and then we got another good one here. The weather looks fantastic. Lions and Trojans, 76 and 73, 76 and 73. Not bad at all. All right, weekend looks good. Check it out. Saturday, Sunday, there's your big dome of high pressure. That backdoor front will come in on Monday. That'll supply us with a little bit of shower activity. Nothing major. Mayra Martinez, happy birthday. Tina Atkins from Titusville. Catherine Bartram is in the house. Nancy Cruz Garcia, pop it in. The Cougars and the Knights. Check it out. There you go. The Cougars and the Knights. Loving that shot right there. Beautiful sunshine, 80 at noon, 83 at kickoff. Not a bad looking forecast. And then we have the Buccaneers forecast. Kickoff 1, halftime 2:30, 81 and 85 respectively. Audrey Rich is in there from Sanford. Linda Rush from Malabar. Great group in here tonight. Love that. Jen Badger. Genitola, the Jenny Meister, the Jenolina, the Jen. Gary Hicks is in the house. All right, let's head to the tropics. Let me do this real quick. Next week, there's your backdoor front. Couple showers there, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then there's another front there through the Ohio upper Midwest. So that may play a role in something that potentially could develop there in the Caribbean next week. Although things down there are very, very quiet. Look who's in the hat. Happiest birthdays to you, says Annie, Joanne Gargiulo. Gargiulo. I'm gonna go Gargiulo. Gargiulo. Hey, it's the Gargiulo. Terry Lottie, happy birthday to Mayra. Look at the birthday love. Yeah, they took my Alexa out of here because they didn't like it on Facebook. Joanne, see, JoJo, I got you. JG, that's your nickname now, JG. Catherine Wood is in the house. Joanne, where are you at? Are you here in Central Florida? Or are you up north? Joanne Scherfeld, good to have you. So there's a look at potentially, maybe something bubbling on up there in the Caribbean. Karen Bartram, good to have you there, by the way. Tell Johnny Coco I said hi. Betsy Clark is in the house. All right, so look, the waters are still incredibly warm. You go down, 200-300 feet, and it's still pretty warm. So that's if there's something that develops there, it could certainly feed off of that. By Magic Kingdom, 9 years. Where's home for you originally, by the way? And you're not at the Magic Kingdom tonight. You just live near the Magic Kingdom, is what you're saying, right? And good to have you in the house. You've been here before, I'm sure, but just making sure. Very warm waters there. So if something does develop, it's got the fuel, so to speak, the gasoline to charge it up. Historically speaking, systems in this part of the globe this time of the year tend to curve northeastward because of these fronts that come down more frequently, typically anyway, in November. That may not be the case, though, this year. We'll have to wait and see. Fronts have been few and far between this year, so that's something we need to watch, because if they're few and far between, then that potentially opens up the door for maybe something to come a little bit farther to the north. New York, yes, correct. We live by MK. Aha, Joanne, we're in New York, by the way, because I'm from New York. Been here many times. There you go, JoJo. Jamie Lewis Underwood's in the house. Mr. Belize himself. Gerald Ellett, Lisa Wallace, good to have you there. The whole gang is in the house tonight. This is great. Leslie Hardy. This year was 54th, says Leslie. Ooh, Brooklyn. Hey, no stopping to Brooklyn, the Beastie Boys. All right, Brooklyn, that's good. Sheepshead Bay. For me for a little bit, by the way. Mayra, you're very welcome. To Annie. Look at that. All right, so here's the side-by-side. There's the Euro. It's got a little bit of bubbling up there south of Kingston, but it's not as organized as the GFS model. So it's just something to watch. We'll have to wait and see. Let me see something here. So the new GFS has just come in, and notice what it's doing. It's not in here yet, but it will be soon. The new GFS wants to curve just southeast of Miami and then head out to Sina, which I'm totally cool with. Trust me on that. Dominique, Michelle, mom and dad are from Sheepshead. Look at that. Excellent. I knew I liked you. I'm from Brooklyn, says Nancy Cruz. The Brooklynites, unite. Williamsburg, Brooklyn, babe. Look at Betsy. Debbie, from the land, loving that. Bring the cold weather. Tanya, soon. Becky Norby, wow. Tony, we listen. The folks that come in here, they're respectful. They're helpful. They want to learn. They want to talk. They want to meet people. And look, to me, that's what it's all about. And the coolest thing is I can talk to you. I can't do that on live TV. And even better, you can ask me questions and I can answer them. I can't do that when I'm on live TV. And I don't have 2.5 minutes to do weather. I've got whatever time I want. Hey, Shelly, Evie, Miss Evie. Hey, Tony Baloney. Shelly, Miss Leesburg, Florida. Love that, by the way. Jessica, Florida. Oh, look at that. The equestrian's back in the house. Lots of great folks, says Becky. Yes, agreed. I am more now. Oh, Elizabeth Hart, what is going on up there? We got to get an AC person up there to you. There's the GFS. Euro's not developing anything. Tony Macaroni. Look at you guys are all giving me nicknames. I love that. I've been to Long Island many times. Yep. Grew up in Smithtown. North Shore, Suffolk County. Dominic, that's a ton of rain. Reese Stewart. Catherine Wood. Excellent. Love that. Yeah, Jamie, it was a hot summer here too, my friend. Aha, love it. It's chilly. All right. All right, so again, here's the deal. Nothing down there right now. But there may be something that potentially forms late next week. Now, I got a little bit of history here. I want to show you a few graphics that I've kind of put together here for you. So here's the deal. Florida hurricanes. It's been a busy summer, as you all are keenly well aware of. Back in August, we had Debbie, a Category 1 hurricane. Peter Curtis, Boston's in the house. Carson Brick and Julie Doyle from Orlando. What? Look at that. I love that, Jesse. You tell Carson and Julie Doyle from Orlando Pride I say hi back, Jesse. And tell them to get their tushes in here so we can have fun with them as well. If they're not working and busy, that is. Miriam Trujillo. Scotty Steele. Man, this feed's going by pretty quick now. I bet you're choosing a... Jerry, your sarcasm sometimes kills me, but I love it though. Ray Briley, Kimmy, Roger from Queens, look at that, Mineola, Honda, Mineola. Thirsty Thursday, Phil, you're a bad man. Carson says it. I love that, Jesse. Jesse's girl. Mark Colicchio is in the house. Rosanna, Judith Harris, Colleen Evans. Man, Facebook has got all these icons now. She's got like a top band. There's another little icon, anniversary follower. I mean, really? I don't have time for that. You guys are all top fans. Really? Erin Sponenberg. Erin. Look at Erin. Erin Patchogue from Susan. Look at that. Good. All right, so look. 3 storms, the last 3 months to November we had, shall we? Now, historically speaking, there's not a lot of landfalling hurricanes in Central Florida in the month of June. Thank you, Terry. Love that. Mayra, Hunter Sis, Betty Davis Eyes. There's a lot of mosquitoes. Oh, Jen, you must have a lot of water by you. Hunter Sis, what's cooking, girl? Miss Daytona Beach via Gloucester. Not Gloucester, Boston, but Gloucester, Ohio. Scottie Pippen. Is that the Scottie Pippen? Chicago Bulls Scottie Pippen? Christina Marsh is in the house. Terry Lottie, where do you live? Somebody says, in a house. What? But really? Come on now. All right, so 220. All right, so look at that. Nicole was the last November landfalling hurricane, by the way. Christina Marsh saying LOL. Now, here's another way to look at it. November tropical systems, not hurricanes, but tropical systems. It's been 10. 8% November storms strike Florida. 8% of November storms, whether they're hurricanes or tropical storms. So it's low. We have that working on our side. Now, one more stat here for you. I know it's a lot of numbers here, but we just want to learn you up. Ocala stops this. There you go, Mary. Sawaya. Northport says Maria Braun. Northport, Kings Park, Smithtown, right by me. Now hurricanes next Thursday. Christine, We're going to do our best. So here's the deal about 2024. We've had 2 Cat 4s and 2 Cat 5s. There's only 4 seasons that have had 5 in those ranges of Cat 4s and Cat 5s. So 1961 had 5 Category 4 and 5 storms, not each, total combined. Cat 4 and Cat 5 had 5. So did 1999, 2005, and 2020. So Tony on crutches. Oh, no. You got hurt today, Christine? What'd you do? Yeah. 2000. Yeah, I know, Anita. That was a bad one. All right, next name, Storm. Are there any Patties in the house? Patty, P-A-T-T-Y, Patty, Patty Cake. That would be the next name, Storm. If, indeed, we even get one, by the way. So, just putting that out there. All right, 7-day forecast. Let's do this. Swing. Here we go. Friday, Saturday, folks, get out. It's going to be fantastic. Beautiful weather. No need to be indoors. Happy birthday, Mayra, from Betty Davis, by the way. Then a few showers with that backdoor front early next week, so we'll keep you posted on that. So, Tony Break, ooh, yeah, those are heavy. Yeah, that'll do it. We need to get you some boots. Not the boots in the fur, but some steel-toed boots, so that doesn't happen to you anymore. Maybe Santa's listening up in there in the North Pole and watching us. There should be a actually, Shelley, let me go back to the list. Now, I am on the list this year, or Tony is on the list this year, and I'm hoping we don't get to it. Not because it's my name, but that would mean an additional 3 more storms after Oscar. We don't want that. I don't want that. You don't want that. And Tony's a Tiger, so you definitely don't want that. All right, here's what we got nationally. Santa's in Yakutsk. He may be. My birthday's coming up in form of I love that. So random. Low near Halifax, Canada. All rain. A little bit of cold weather here behind this front. Any snow up there? Yeah, a little bit of snow on the Banff ski resorts up there in Canada. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for you. Jacob Fergal. That's the Canadian national anthem, by the way. Sup, everybody, says Jacob. Mason Jeffries in the house. Well, at least it's cooling down for you now. All right, so we got chilly weather. Buffalo, New York, up towards Boise. Mountains out west, it's in the 30s, and they'll drop down to the teens tonight. As far as snow is concerned, you bet we got snow on the ground in October. Look at that. Look at all that snow out west. Idaho, Utah, Wyoming, Montana, Nevada, Northern Cali, Oregon, Colorado, Wyoming. A little bit of snow there on those peaks there. I did go on a cruise, Annie. Man, you got a good memory. Did an anniversary cruise. We went to the Turks and the Caicos. Beautiful down there. Hope you get the chance to go there someday, if you haven't already. Maybe the cold can blow this hot hurricane stuff. Well, Mary, we're hoping we can get a couple cold fronts in here. Help that out. Now, speaking of cold, check this out, folks. North of the border. Ay, caramba! We frío. Look at that. 27 in Fairbanks, 23 in Inuvik, 32 in Nome. So there's a lot of cold air up in Alaska and northern Canada. Low 20s there, Baker Lake, Iqaluit. Look at Fort Nelson, 32, Thompson, 36, Saskatoon, 45, Moosonee, 45, Ottawa, 41. Then you get into the States, 50s, 60s, 70s in St. Louis. Vegas is at 82. Raleigh's at 60. Wi-Fi's not... yours or mine, Christine? Mine seems to be okay. Do you think we'll have another major? Jay Lewis, man, I sure hope not. I don't think we'll have a major in the Gulf, but could there be a major down in the Caribbean? Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how this pans out. Joanne, she wants some cold. She wants to go back to some New York cold because she's in a New York state of mind. Elizabeth Haught, Costa Rica, will be coming up here in a scotch. El Paso's at 90. There's Kingston, 86. Belize City. For my man from Belize in the house tonight, he's at 77. Annie, very frio. Muy frio, in fact, Anita. Tomas Perry, Yakutsk, he's going -20. All right, we'll see when we get there. The Siberian icebox. Kingston is 86. Santo Domingo, 82. Panama City, 81. Caracas, 82. Wicked La Paz, Bolivia, 52. Brasilia, 75. Sao Paulo, Brazil, it's at 70. Punta Arenas. I would like to have more cool weather, says Jenny. Jenny on the block. Jenny, no show. Oh, she's a show, all right. She's a show. All right, there we go. There's Punta Arenas. Let's go to Africa. 59, Cape Town. Madagascar, 55. Niamey, 82. Rabat, Morocco. There it is, 64. Oslo, 50. Moscow, 40. Ooh-wee. We got Surgut at 43. We got Bratsk at 32. Yakutsk at 18. Ulaanbaatar, 36. Sapporo, Japan, 55. Shanghai, 68. Tokyo, 68. Manila, 82. Darwin, 90. Cairns, 84. Perth, Australia, 66. Hobart Airport, 46. And then Bora Bora, 88. Over to Alaska we go. Jason Taylor. Jason, I'm going to have to agree with that statement. Thank you for the weather. Oh, thank you, Judy Vaughn McNett. Do appreciate that. Yeah, we had some long days, long hours, but folks cleaning up have longer days and longer hours than us. So we're just trying to get folks through what comes our way, and you guys do what you need to do to get your lives back in order. And tell you what, the linemen and women did a phenomenal job getting power back fairly quickly, considering all the people that were out without power. All right, let's do this 7-day, and then I'll let you guys go. Because I got to get ready for the 10 o'clock on the CW18, then West 2 News at 11. There we go, 85, 84, 83, 82. Going down a degree a day. Right through the upcoming weekend. Lows will be in the 60s. Beautiful starts to the morning. Then a little bit of shower activity returns Monday afternoon, Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe even on it that Thursday. Hi, Tony. Miss you. Dawn George, you are too nice to me. Thank you. Miss New York, New York. All right, gang. I'm going to rock and roll. Let you guys do your thing. I am going to take care of a few things here on my end, but you guys have a great night. Back here tomorrow for you on Facebook Live around 8. Then, of course, tonight at 10 and 11 on the CW18 and West 2 News. Until then, ta-ta, take care, and have a wonderful night.